Welcome students. In today's class, we will carry forward our discussion of kinematics of rigid bodies by solving some more problems. The next problem is using instantaneous center of rotation method, find the velocity of point A for the instant shown in figure. Collar B moves along the vertical rod whereas link AB moves along the plane which is inclined at 25 degrees. We have to take the value of theta as 45 degrees. So as this theta is given to us as 45, I have written here as 45 degrees in place of theta. And this problem was asked in December 2018 examinations. Now if you observe, there is only one body which is AB. So as there is only one body, there will be one ICR. Now how to locate ICR? We already know we have to draw the perpendiculars to the velocity. So let us say this is the point A which is moving in this particular direction. So the velocity of this point A will be in this direction, and as this rod moves towards this side, this B will try to come down. Or in other ways, if B goes up as shown in this diagram, the velocity of B is shown up. So as B goes up, this A will move along this line or this plane. So I can say the velocity direction of point A will be in this, and I will name it as VA. VB is already in vertical direction. Now what is our concept? Our concept is to find out ICR, draw perpendiculars to the velocity at that point. So what I will do, I will make one perpendicular at this point B to this velocity. So this will be my perpendicular. So you can see this is perpendicular to the velocity. Now at point A, the point A is moving along this direction at this instant. So perpendicular to this line of velocity will be somewhat like this. So I will make this as my line. You can see that this line is perpendicular to the velocity. And wherever these two perpendiculars meet, this is your ICR. So I have written I because there is only one ICR, so I have named it as I. Now let us proceed further. After doing this step, what is next step? Next step is to write down the link. So I have written link AB and corresponding ICR is I1. See, I am following exactly same step which we have followed in the previous problems. So I have written link AB, corresponding ICR is I1. And what are the two different points? The points are point A and point B. After writing point names, what we do? We write the equation for velocities. So I will write VA is equal to RIA. So see this VA. Why RIA? Because I need distance from ICR to that particular point. Hence it is RIA. And omega will be omega AB because there is only one link AB. Similarly for VB, I have written VB is equal to RIB. Distance from I to that particular point, that is IB, multiplied by omega AB. Now what is the requirement? Requirements are the distances, that is RIB and RIA. So if you consider this triangle AIB, if you consider this triangle, I know this side AB. So if one side is known, and by geometry if we find out three angles of this triangle, we can apply sine rule. Let us see whether we can find out the three angles of this triangle. Let us start. Now in the figure it is given that this theta is 45. It is given here 45, and we also know that this line is perpendicular to this line. That means total angle is 90, out of which this is 45. So I will write down this angle is also 45 degrees because total angle is 90. Now let us go here. We know that this velocity or this line we have drawn perpendicular to this plane or perpendicular to the velocity of it. This is total is 90 degrees. Now to find out this angle in the triangle, we will take help of the angle which is given here. So now if I draw one line parallel to this line, so what will be this? It will be like this somewhat. So if this angle is 25, this angle will also become 25, corresponding angles, because I have drawn parallel line. I am just making use of a geometry. Now this angle is 25. Now if I complete this particular triangle, you can see this triangle AB, and let us say I am naming it as O. If this triangle ABO, in this triangle ABO, this angle is 90, this angle is 45. That means this total angle will become 45. remaining side of the remaining angle of the triangle. Out of this 45, this angle we have already found out as 25. So what will be this angle? The remaining angle will be 20 degrees. Now we also know that we have drawn this line as perpendicular to this. So this is 90. Out of this 90, this is 20 degrees. So this angle will remain to be as 90 minus 20, that is 70 degrees. Now in this triangle AIB, this angle is 45, this angle is 70. So the remaining angle will be 65 degrees. Sum of all the angles of triangle should be 180. As I got all the angles of triangle and also one side is known to me, I will apply sine rule in this triangle. So applying sine rule, I will get IB divided by, so you can see IB divided by sine of opposite angle, that is 70, or I can write sine A equal to IA divided by sine B is equal to AB divided by sine A. Thus substituting all the angles and the value of 1.2 of AB which we were given in the question, I will get answer for IB as 1.244 and IE as 0.936 meters. Now what I will do, I will just substitute this values and the value given in the question, that is this VB is equal to 1.5 in this particular equations. So what is given to me? VB. So I will start with VB only. That means I will start with this equation. So I will substitute here VB 1.5 is equal to, see 1.5 was given to me. IB I got as 1.244. So I substituted in place of RIB into omega AB. Now the only unknown in this equation is omega AB. So on solving this, I will get omega AB is equal to 1.2 meter per second. Now I will, as I got omega AB, I will substitute this omega AB here to get the answer for VA as 1.128 meter per second. This completes our solution. So again, you must have observed I have followed the same procedure which we have solved in the previous problems. That is, write the link name, write the ICR corresponding to it, write the point values, write the formula for the points, find the distances, substitute, get the answer. That's it. Hope you are enjoying the sessions. Having said that, let us start with the next problem. The question is, the link CD of the mechanism shown in the figure is rotating in counterclockwise direction at an angular velocity of 5 radian per second. For the given instance, determine angular velocity of link AB. This question was also asked in December 2018 examinations. So what is given to us? It is given to us that this link CD is rotated with an angular velocity of 5 radian per second. First we have to draw ICRs. You must be observing that there are 3 links associated in this particular diagram. One link is link AB, other link is link BC, and third link is link CD. So as there are 3 links, there will be 3 ICRs. Now let us start with link AB. Link AB is hinged at this point. Okay, that means this is the point of zero velocity. Hence, I will say that this point is an ICR for link AB. Similarly, this link CD is hinged at point D. Hence, I will say that the ICR for link CD is this point D. Hence, I will write I1 as ICR for AB and I2 as ICR for CD. Now, what remains? The remaining part is this one, ICR for link BC, because we can't find out directly what is the point with zero velocity. So I will have to find out ICR. For ICR, what is the logic? The logic is draw perpendicular to the velocities. Now, how will I draw perpendicular to velocities? First, I need to determine what is the direction of velocities at C and D. So if you observe closely that when this link is rotated in counterclockwise direction, this point C will move in this direction. Okay, so I can write that this is velocity of C. And as this C moves downward, this B will come also downward. The point B will shift towards this side. Now what is the criteria? The criteria is draw perpendiculars to the velocities. One perpendicular here, so this is perpendicular to the velocity at C, and one perpendicular here. So this time if you can see that it is perpendicular to the velocity. So this I got by conceptual method. If I go by shortcut method, what I have said you just extend the link which are hinged. So see here, this link is hinged, so I am extending it towards this side. and here this link is hinged. I've extended this link this side. So wherever they meet, that will give you an ICR. So by any method you go, either by shortcut method or by conceptual method, the ICR will be same. So this is my ICR I3. Now what is next step? Next step is simple. What I will write? First I will write link name. So what is my first link? Let us say link AB. What is corresponding ICR to link AB? ICR is I1. Now what are the 2 points on link? The 2 points are A and B. So I will write point A, point B. Next step. For point A, what I will write? I will write equation. VA is equal to 0. Why direct 0? Because I know that this point has velocity 0 because it is a hinge point. So directly without writing equation, I can write VA is equal to 0. For VB, I will write equation as VB is equal to R I1B. Why I1B? Because ICR is I1 and I want distance from I1 to that particular point. So I will write R I1B multiplied by omega AB because I am finding out link AB. And RIB value is given to us as 0.15, hence I have substituted it. Be careful while substituting the distance, you always need to take in meters. Now next step. Next step is what? We will take another link. Let us say link BC. This is my second link, link BC. Now what I will do? What is corresponding ICR to BC? Corresponding ICR to BC is I3. Then points on the link are B and C. So I will write point B, point C. Next step, write the equations. Yes. VB is equal to R I3B. Why I have written I3B? Because corresponding ICR is I3 and the point which I am finding out the answer is at B. So I will write I3B multiplied by omega of link, that is omega BC. Similarly for point C, what I will write? I will write equation VC is equal to, you can see I3C. Distance from I3 to C, and again omega will be BC. Third link. What is our third link? Third link is CD. Corresponding ICR is I2. So I have written link CD corresponding to ICR I2. Now next step. What are the 2 points? 2 points are C and D. So I will write point C, point D. But now you can observe here, point D is itself a hinge point. Hence I can write directly VD is equal to 0. But for VC I can write, for VC I will write VC is equal to R I2C. Now see here, why I2C? Because I am considering link CD with ICR I2. So it will be I2 to the particular point C multiplied by omega CD. And for point D I will directly write 0. After writing all this, what is our next step? Our next step is to find out distances, that is RI3B and RI3C and also RI2C. All the distances we need to find out. But you can see that this distance is already given to us and this omega CD is also given to us in the question. You can see here CD is given to us as 100 mm, that is 0.1, and omega CD was also given to us in the question as 5 radian per second. So I will just substitute that because I know both the values, and I will get the answer for VC as 0.5 meter per second. This is one of the answer required. Then next step. What is next step? Next step is to find out I3B and I3C. So I will consider this triangle, this entire triangle, I3C and B, I3CB triangle. Now in this triangle, in this entire triangle, this length is given to me as 200 mm. That means one length is given, one side of the triangle is given. Now can I find 3 angles of this triangle by geometry? Let us try that. One angle is already given to us as 60. Now if you can see here, this angle is given to us as 45 and this is making an alternate pair here at this particular point. Hence I can say this angle is also 45 degree, angles forming linear pair. Now in this triangle, this angle is 60, which was already given to us. This we have found out as 45. So sum of all the angles of triangle should be 180. Hence I will get this angle as 75 degrees, because the total of 60 and 45 gives you 105, and 180 minus 105 gives you 75. Now you can see every angle of this triangle is known to me. One of the side is known to me. Next step is what? Apply sine rule. That's it. So apply sine rule, put the values I3B as 0.273 meters and I3C as 0.245 meters. That's it. We have found out the answers for lengths. Now what I will do, I will substitute these values at the respective places. So VC, we have already found from here, VC is equal to 0.5, so I have substituted it here. 0.245 we got from here, and this will be omega Vc. So I will get omega Vc as 2.04 radian per second. Now this omega Vc, where I will substitute? I will substitute it here. Also we know the value of our I3B. So substituting both the values, I will get answer for Vb as 0.557 meter per second. So we got the answer for Vb as 0.557 meter per second. Now what I will do, I will substitute this value of Vb which we got in this particular equation. So Vb we got as 0.557. This was already known to us. So what I will get? I will get answer for omega AB. So on substituting, I will get answer for omega AB as 1.82 radian per second. This completes the problem. So hope you have understood this problem. So what I have done here, nothing new. I have followed the same procedure which we were following in the previous problems. What I have done, just repeat the steps with me. First is find ICR. Step 2, write the name of the link. Step 3, write the ICR corresponding to that link. Step 4, write the points on the link. Step 5, write the velocity equations. Step 6, find the distances by using sine rule or cosine rule. Step 7, substitute the values of length in the equations, get the final answer. That's it, over. So hope you are now confident enough to solve any problem in examination. What you need to do, you need to just apply the procedure and simple logics. That's it. So with this note, let me proceed to the next problem, which is rod AB for a mechanism shown in figure has angular velocity of 4 radian per second. Okay, rod EB, that means this rod has a velocity of 4 radian per second in counterclockwise direction. So I will make here the direction of the velocity which is given, and the value is 4 radian per second. Calculate the angular velocity of AD, that is this link AD, and velocity of collar D and velocity of point A. The first step is to find out ICR. Okay, for ICR, how many number of links are there in the question? Yes, you guessed it correct. There are 2 links. One link is link EB, other link is link AD. Please note here, AB is not a link. B is just a point on this link AD. There are only 2 links. One link is EB, other link is AD. This point B is just a point on this particular link. It is not a separate link. Okay, let us start with our procedure. What is next step? Next step is to locate ICR. Let us consider link EB. For link EB, point A is hinged point. So if this is a hinged point, this will only become my ICR. So ICR for link EB is point E. Let us say it is named as I1. Now for link AD, we don't have any hinge point. So what we need to do? We need to draw perpendicular to the velocities. Or I have given you shortcut. What is that shortcut? Just extend the links which are hinged. So you can see here, if this link EB is hinged point, so what I will do, I will extend this link in this part. Point D. Now if you observe this, if this link rotates in counterclockwise direction, this block D will slide upward or will have velocity in this direction. So if this is the velocity direction, the perpendicular to it will be like this. So this is the perpendicular to velocity. So wherever they meet is your ICR. So what I have done, see here, I have extended or draw perpendicular to this velocity. I have extended this link and I got my ICR number 2. Simple? Yes, it is simple. What I have done, I have just taken the perpendiculars to the velocities, or I have extended the hinge joints. That's it. Once we got the ICR, what is the next step? Next step is, yes, write down the link name. My link name is EB. What is corresponding ICR to it? The corresponding ICR to it is I1. After writing out this, What are the 2 points? 2 points are E and B. So I will write point E, point B. Now what I will write? Equations. Yes, point E is directly an hinge point. So I will write directly V is equal to 0. For point B, what will be my formula? Formula will be VB is equal to RI1B. Why I1B? See here. Corresponding ICR is I1, and which point I am locating? B. Hence it will be distance from I1B multiplied by omega EB. You can observe that RI1B. What is RI1B? You can see here RI1B is the distance of this link or the length of this link, which is already given to us as 192 mm. So this is also given to us in the question. Omega EB is also given to us in the question. Hence I will substitute both the values and get the answer for VB as 0.768 meter per second. That's it. Now next, what is next? Next is link AD. So what I will write? Link AD. And what is corresponding ICR to link AD? It is ICR I2. Remember this. I2. Now what are the 2 points? 2 points are A and D. So what I will write? Point D and point A. For point D, what will be the equation? For point D, the equation will be VD is equal to now RI2D, because ICR is I2 and point is D, so it will be RI2D multiplied by omega AD. Then on the same link, on this same link AD, there is also one point B here. So I will write that also. So point B equal to, or point B, VB is equal to I2B into omega AD. Simple. The distance will be from I2 to B, and as it is on link AD, I will write omega AD. Now, next point is point A. This is the point. So for point A, what I can write? VA is equal to distance from I2 to A, but there is nothing here. So what I will do, I will first make it. I have joined I2 to A, and now I can write the formula VA is equal to R I2A multiplied by omega AD. That's it. So again, nothing new. What I have done, I have just applied the concepts and logic which we have learned in the previous lectures. Okay, let us proceed further with this. Okay, this is the thing which I have taken from the previous slide to maintain the continuity of the solution. Now here, after writing the equation, what are the next step? Next step is find out this ones, RI2D, RI2B and RI2A. Let us see this, all the three distances in the diagram. RI2D, I2D, not known to me. I2B, I2B is also not known to me. I2A is also not known to me. Now let us use some geometrical methods to find out these distances and angles. So if I consider this triangle, if you can observe here, I2BD, a simple right angle triangle. In this triangle, BD is given to me, that is hypotenuse is given to me as 360 mm. Hypotenuse is given, and also one angle is given to me as 30 degree. And as it is a right angle triangle, I can apply sin theta and cos theta. So what I will write, in triangle I2BD, sin theta is opposite upon hypotenuse, and from here I can get answer for I2B as 0.18 meters. Sin 60 equal to I2D, because if this angle is 30, this angle will be 60 degrees. So you can also use sin theta of sin 60. Sin 60 is opposite upon hypotenuse. Opposite is I2D, hypotenuse is 360. On solving this equation, I will get answer for I2D as 0.311 meters. So what I have done with? I am done with this. I2B is I am done with. I2D I am done with. Now what remains? I2A. This remains. So if you observe here, if I consider this triangle ABI2, because I2A is forming here in this triangle. So if I consider this triangle AI2B, you can see that this side AB is given to me as 240. I2B we have already found out as 0.18 meters. So now again flashback your memories. What we have said, that if in a triangle two sides are given and one angle is given, we will use cosine rule. So two sides are already given. Now what we have to see, by geometry can I find out another angle? Yes, it is quite possible. Observe this diagram. This angle is given to us as 30. This angle is given to us as 30 degree. This we know that it is perpendicular, so it will be 90. So this remaining angle will be how much? This will be 60 degrees. Sum of all angles of triangle should be 180. Now this entire angle, this entire angle is angle forming linear pair, out of which this angle is 60. So what will be this remaining angle? This remaining angle will be 120 degrees. That's it. What I have done, I have found out one angle and I have two sides of the triangle. What I will do, I will just simply apply cosine rule. So cosine rule is like this. In triangle I2BA, I2A square, because I want this side, I2A square will be equal to I2B square plus AB square minus 2I2B into AB multiplied by cos B, because the angle should be opposite to the side which is required. So we know that this angle is 120 degree angle B. Thus substituting the values which are known to us, I will get the answer for I2A as 0.365 meters. Now all the three lengths, that is I2D, I2B and I2A are known to me. What will be next step? Next step will be just substitute these values in the equations. So I have taken the equations here. VB we have already found out as 0.768 in our earlier equations. R I2B we just now found out the length of link I2B. So from here I will get answer for omega AD, which is equal to 4.266 radian per second. Now what I will do, I will see this omega AD is also appearing in this particular equation, omega AD. R I2A we have already found out. So what I will do, I will just substitute this omega AD in this particular equation here. So what I will get answer for VA as 1.557 meter per second, which was one of the required unknown. Next, for point D, also we had the equation VD equal to R I2D. What I have done, I have found out omega AD, so I will substitute this here, and R I2D we have already found out. So substituting this, I will get answer for VD as 1.326 meter per second. So with this, we have completed the problem by finding out all the unknowns which were required or asked in the question. Again, I repeat, what I have done, nothing. I have just used my logic and concepts similar way as I have used in previous problem. That's it. So hope till here no one of you have doubt in how to find ICR and proceed further. We'll continue solving some more problems in the next class. Thank you.